Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We start this video off with this year's sheep hunt. It was my son Owens' first time hunting sheep. We decided to hunt the early youth hunt, which is a short 5-day season. We had very nasty weather and didn't get a ram, but we made lots of memories and have stories to tell. Owen definitely wants to get back out there next year. After that hunt, I show a little of all my sheep hunts since 2014. In these years, I got to hunt with my kids, my wife, multiple friends, and family. These are all DIY hunts, some accessible by plane and some that are on the road system. We harvest several rams and a mountain goat in this video, and some years we were unsuccessful. We hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It gets deep, right? Third one, but I have an idea to hit just to see its butt. Well, this fork in the river right here is as far as we are allowed to hunt with the 6x, but we come in a couple days early, so we're able to run up it. So what we're going to do is ride in a few more miles just to see if we can spot anything tomorrow, and if we do, we will bring my 6x out tomorrow night, and then we will ride the bicycles, attempt to ride the bicycles in there. We'll see. I really was hoping we'd see something down here so we didn't have to do that, but that's the plan. Get back in there. We're about bigger tent, barbecue, do some glassing. If we see anything, then we're going to come back out and ride back in on the bikes. Well, we made it back in here where we were trying to get to. I think we're going to set up camp right in here somewhere. But we might go check that out later tonight. Not sure how the heck they got that out here, but it's there. So yeah, we're going to get our camp set up and do some glassing while we can see. Hopefully it's like this tomorrow.
So there's like 1 or 2 days that were actually mostly sunny, then there's partly cloudy days.
Well, it's 10 o'clock. It's pretty socked in. We glassed what we could when we could. Barbecued a steak. Ate that. We're gonna call it a night. Well, it pretty much rained all night and through the morning. laid in the tent for longer than we wanted to, but it's starting to finally burn off, so we're gonna get some good glassing in for the rest of the day back here and see if we can find something. I don't know if I'd really call that snow up in the tops of the hills, but it's white. Well, we ended up spotting a few ewes and lambs up on the hillside there. Got our camp from last night broke down. Everything loaded on the 6x. We're gonna cruise up this drainage a little ways, see if we can see anything better. Maybe walk up into that drainage. Just kind of look around in here while we can still see, and then start working our way back out to where we left Owens Wheeler. And just kind of glass our whole way out. It's a little chilly out today. Well, Owens spotted our first ram. It's way up in that. It looks like it's a little light, but it's so far away I can't really tell with the spot scope. Well, we got a couple pretty nice caribou up there. Right there, good. Yeah, we're getting our first little lung burn in here. He just got done rustling all summer. Oh, we're just walking up to see what's on the back side of this little hill here. This weather is unexpected. They were calling for 80% chance of rain today. It's supposed to rain almost a ½ inch. I'll take this. Well, there's, so far we see four rams right there. They're all too small. There's one with his back to us. Haven't really got the ID him yet, but yeah, that's not very far away.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. Well, we just ID'd the ram that we spotted this morning. It's not full curl, so we stopped here. We're cooking some hot dogs. He just happened to be sitting right up there, staring right at us. Anyways, we're gonna glass all these on the way back down to the Owens 4-wheeler and come up with a game plan. It's a pretty awesome night out here. That's where we're gonna camp for the night. We ended up riding all the way back, got Owens 6x. That's the section that we cannot hunt over there on motorized, so we're back into where we can be on the 6x. Spend the night here, and we're gonna just kind of glass all that, barbecue another steak, and come up with a game plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day that we can actually hunt. Like I said, we were in here a couple days early, so yeah, we're gonna glass this back here. I don't know, maybe there'll be something in here, but it's awesome out tonight. Today we did see, what did we see? Like 16 ewes and lambs and 6 rams. It's an awesome day. Well, we're almost there. Worked our way up to the top of the hill here, and right we get up here, there's 2 rams and a ewe right there. I'm not sure there's a third one, but haven't ID'd it yet just to see its butt. Hopefully he's got some big horns, because these other 2 are like 3/4 curl, half curls. Well, that 4th sheep, he finally poked his head out. He was a ram. He was bigger than the other one. I think he might be legal. It was hard because I never got a real good look, but his right side looks to be full curl. They went up and over the top of that. So we're trying to figure out what we want to do. We got weather coming in. The top of that hill was just under clouds. Probably going to try to get up and over the top of this, and then try to find somewhere to set our tent up. That's right where the sheep came up and over. We're assuming they're down here in this. We don't see them. While we were trying to find those sheep, a nasty storm blew in. We tried setting the tent up, but the winds were too bad. So our only option was to drop a lot of elevation, and since we were soaked at this point, we figured it was best to make our way back to the wheeler where we had a wood stove. It was definitely the right call. The storm lasted for 2 days. Well, we came back last night. Ooh, that's getting too hot. And luckily we did, because it's been raining all day, and where we were trying to camp, we were kind of in a bad spot. We were way too high up on the hill, and our only option was to drop way lower on the back side of that hill, which meant we would have just had to pack all our stuff up that mountain to get back to the drainage that our wheelers are in. Which might not have been a bad idea. That sheep may have been legal, but he's just on the back side of the drainage that we're in now. So maybe he'll pop his head over into here. It's been raining, pouring all night long. I think we got back around 11 or 12 last night, and I'm glad we walked back. The wind was ripping up there. We couldn't keep the tent up. We were soaked. All of our stuff is soaked. We don't bring rain gear. We bring ponchos, and the wind was blowing so hard last night we couldn't keep the ponchos from unsnapping. It was nasty, but we made it back. We did a lot more walking than we had planned on doing, so we're gonna give our legs a break today. This rain dies down, we'll do some glassing from the wheelers. Come up with a new game plan. These creeks are pretty full of water. Well, on the way back up the hill, we ended up grabbing a load of firewood to give us something to do while we're sitting in the tent. And get this firewood offloaded and go do some glassing while we can see. Well, we're calling it. We packed up our stuff. We're gonna start working our way out. We're leaving a couple days early. The sheep that we want to pursue is, I'm assuming, somewhere on the other side of these hills. That's where he was a couple days ago. Since we've been back from that trip over the hill there, we've been stuck in the tent, rain, fog. So anyways, we're tapping out for now, and we're gonna work our way down the valley and glass our way out. And it almost actually looks like it's getting clear. We'll see. But we're gonna start working our way out, see if we see anything worth going after, and if not, it was fun anyways. Well, we were working our way out, and Owen spotted 3 rams up on the hill. Not sure if I'll be able to get this, but they're right up in that. There's maybe one in there that is possibly big enough, so we're gonna work our way in and get a better look at them. So the rams are just over this hill right here, just on the other side up on the face of that mountain. What we're gonna try to do is head up right here and be right across from them so I can be about level with them, get an ID on them. Well, we're gonna head up that. Try to anyways. That was fun. Something drug that in there to eat it. Well, we got to watch those 3 rams for about a half hour and could not make the one legal. It was really close, but I'm not that good at judging sheep, so they got to be full girl. I got to be able to see that. These guys, they were really close, but anyways, we're gonna get off the mountain, try to get back to the Willer tonight, and this will probably be the end of the video. We're gonna try to make it all the way home. I think it's like, what is it, 10 o'clock? This was an awesome experience to be in the woods with only my son. Usually I'm with another adult, so it was definitely a new element to adapt to. We left a day early because to get into the area we wanted to get to was at least a day's walk, and we just ran out of time. The youth hunt season is only open for 5 days, so bad weather days really hurt chances of success. We had a blast and we'll probably be back again next year. Well, in 2014, I decided I wanted to start sheep hunting. Prior to this, I had never done any hunts where I couldn't drive my Willer to whatever I had killed, so we definitely had a lot to learn. My wife and I put in for the Delta draw tag, and she drew it. We spent a couple weeks in the mountains. We got to put a stock on some very close to legal rams, but wasn't able to make it happen. We learned a lot, and I'm very glad I got to spend that time in the mountains with my wife. The next year, I drew the toke tag, which at that time, you had less than a 1% chance to draw. So I called my buddy Jason, who was the best sheep hunter I knew, and he was happy to go with me. This was his second sheep hunt that year. He spent over 30 days in the mountains. We were dropped off way upriver with a raft, floated to a drainage we wanted to hunt, and then we started walking. This guy figured he'd take his chances with us. He had a pack of wolves chasing him. We found his buddy completely eaten the next morning, a few hundred yards from here. See the top? That's where we're going. We're putting stock on 3, maybe 4 rams. They're right up behind the clouds up there. Center of the screen. Put some miles down today. Jason spotted them this morning.
Frozen.
We're getting there. Oh, he made it. This year, my 2 older boys got to go hunting with us. Our goal this year was to get one of my boys their first sheep. Alan shot a ram about an hour ago. We had to go back and get our packs from camp. We're on our way back to Alan. Our goal this year was to get one of my boys their first sheep. We weren't able to get close enough for the boys to shoot, so Alan took the shot. How was it, Alan?
No, it was good.
Have you had breakfast yet?
No. We had about 9 sheep below the tent this morning, and Scotty ID'd a couple, and we chased them through several ravines, and it was about a 370-yard shot. Hit a little back, and then had to come and finish him off. So we've all put on a lot of miles.
Let's see that curl. There you go. Full curl.
Yeah.
Nice. Working our way back to camp. Camp's way over there. If you can tell how windy this is what we've dealt with the majority of the time. Get up on these bridges, it is ripping. Yeah, we're finally eating a real meal. Taking some sheep. Makes so much mountain houses. This was by far the worst bushwhack I have ever been in. Stuff's nasty. We trying to get closer to that goat to ID it. It's bad. It's the last day. Woke up this morning, we seen the goat. Same spot he's been the whole week we've been here. Just come across this crap right here. It's what we tried to do 2 or 3 days ago, but somehow we got turned around and went too high.
We made it today to where we wanted to, and the goat's probably a quarter-mile that way. Should be better walking. There's the goat. Working our way to him.
We're working too, working our way to him.
We were up on top of that one last night. Looking for him, he got away from us. Alan's going down to see if we can find it. Not sure where he stopped, but shot it right up there. All we seen was it rolling. Right there? Sweet. You glad this week's over?
Yeah. I think I'll stick to moose hunting.
This is my cousin Jake. He
Day
came
one.
along for my oldest son Jared's youth hunt.
Jared's sheep hunt. We're about halfway up the hill. We're on the other side of the valley. A few rams. I think they're the same ones we were looking at last night. Quit acting like they don't hurt. Jake's got one more hill to climb. He doesn't know if he can do it. Sheep are right up there. Right on the other side of that green patch. We're 150 yards from the rams. There's two right there. The one we want to shoot is laying right in front of the other.
Here's Jared's first sheep. Got it one shot. We hiked our butts off for this guy. It's 5:30 in the morning. Still got to go all the way over to the base of those mountains. Get a few hours of sleep. On our way out. In 2018, we went back into the same area for my son Darren's youth hunt. My buddy Jason was always up for a sheep hunt, so he tagged along with us. Jason.
Yep.
Go left about 20 feet. There's no more trees.
Yeah, I see it. I'm working my way
Okay.
that way.
It's been like this all day. Got up at 6:30 this morning and found 6 rams. And the clouds blew in. These are my last memories with Jason. While I was moose hunting 3 weeks later, I got the news he had passed away in a plane crash doing what he loved. He was on his 3rd sheep hunt of the season. I will always remember these times that I got to spend with Jason in the mountains. He was one hell of a mentor for me and for my boys.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get wet here.
Oh, he made it.